Welcome to Proverb Minutes. I hope to continue these studies and efforts in bringing these short little videos out to the public in the hopes that it inspires whoever it is able to touch. So let us start with Daniel here, the glory of God. I was watching in the night visions, and behold, one like the Son of Man coming with the clouds of heaven. He came to the Ancient of Days, and they brought him near before him. You know, when we see the different happenings in the Bible, you know, the angels coming down from heaven or standing miraculously, you know, next to different characters that we've seen in the Bible, either both Old and New Testament, it's always dressed in white. There's a brightness to them. And here we see the Son of Man coming down on the clouds of heaven, which has been interpreted as Christ himself. But it's not necessarily Christ himself. It's something that we can identify with. And it very well could have been Christ. It could have been. But the specific word here is to be like the Son of Man, a creation of God. He refers to his creatures as sons of God. And so watching in night visions, there came from the clouds a miraculous appearing of either an angel or Christ himself. And we can see that clearly, Hebrews 1:1, and these are Ancient of Days. Now, God at various times and in various ways spoke in times past to the fathers by the prophets. So in times past, when there was no television, no radio, no mass media, there was a communication where I call, you know, God's TV. Perhaps it was even a stone. You know, God can communicate in miraculous ways. And probably did more often than we can know, because those things aren't documented, other than miracles were happening. And so all we know is, as much as we need to know, is that God at various times did talk to people in the past. And we see this again in the New Testament in Acts 1, verse 9. Now when he had spoken these things, while they watched, he was taken up, and the clouds received him out of their sight. And while they looked steadfastly toward heaven as he went up, behold, two men stood behind them in white apparel. Miraculously, huh? And who also said, Men of Galilee, why do you stand gazing up into heaven? And this same Jesus who was taken up from you into heaven will also come back in like manner as you saw him go into the heavens. So he will approach in a miraculous way as our life vortex reappears to his presence. We will be sucked into his presence in a miraculous way. And again, a lot of times when we're reading the Bible, it's only done in tangible terms that we can understand. All we need to know is that God will return to our presence. And whether that be at the judgment seat or however it may occur, it will occur in a flash, in a moment, where we return to the vapors of his life in essence. And won't that be a glorious day? Well, thanks for coming to Proverb Minutes. Let's go out and help somebody. Let's not remain in the clouds of isolation or on pedestals of exaltation. Let us humble ourselves and talk to those that we even don't know. Say hello, crack a joke, do something friendly. Because in that, God is well pleased to share and do good. Let us do these things. And we'll see you on that next ride. I'm trying to help as best I can to make civilization better, and just anyone who wants or cares to listen. Let us then say hello, we love you, and let us travel that ladder of excellence to become better than we are from yesterday, to be more loving today. I love my wife more tomorrow than I do today. I know that for a sure fact, because I get more of her every day. Just her presence in my life is such a blessing. Thank God I have a wonderful wife. All right, you guys. We'll see you again, my friends. You take care. Bye-bye.